Over the centuries, there have been a number of changes in the way that we humans communicate. For example, when we started writing letters, that was a big change. Then when we got the telephone, that of course was a big change in how we communicate with one another. And now more recently, a very significant change, as a significant majority of Americans now have smartphones or tablets where they're able to communicate with one another through text messages and emails and so on and so forth, and they no longer have to call on the phone or write a letter. Well, we here at Gallup have been looking at some of the implications of this increase in the use of mobile technology in American society today. One thing we know is that Americans certainly tell us it has increased their ability to share and communicate with their friends and family. 62% of Americans say that their communication with friends and family has increased a lot as a result of mobile technology. Now, what else has changed? Well, the ability, of course, to do work outside of work has increased. Is that good or bad? That's something we're going to tackle in another analysis here at Gallup. But of course, we can email and be connected out of work. Has that changed your life? Well, of those Americans who are working, 32% say yes. That has increased a lot, their work outside of work, so to speak, using mobile technology. And another 36% say it's increased a little. Then we've got politics. Overall, 17% of Americans say that their connection with the political system has increased because they now have mobile technology. That's a lot lower than the others, but still that's not an insignificant number. In fact, we bored in a little more detail on what's happening in the political arena. We find that about 4 out of 10 Americans say that they have been contacted in one way or the other, or have shared political sentiments via social media, or have given a contribution via social media over the last 30 days. We actually gave Americans a list of 8 of these political activities, and a little over 4 out of 10 said they've done at least one of them, although the number who've done any of the specific ones is lower than that. What about political differences there? A lot of the folk wisdom seems to imply that Democrats are smarter about the use of new technology than Republicans. At least that's what came out of the 2012 presidential election, at which Barack Obama won, of course. We find slight differences here. Democrats are a little more likely than Republicans to say that they are contacted by political campaigns or political parties or candidates, but the differences aren't large. So I would say right now, Democrats nor Republicans have a significant advantage. A lot of potential here, though. As I mentioned, a big percent of Americans have mobile technology today, and that number is probably going to increase. So it's going to continue to change our lives in many ways, including perhaps in the political sphere in the weeks and months ahead. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup Editor-in-Chief.